Hey everybody, this is Hadrian. Thanks for watching. Let's play some more of our tutorial in Civilization 5, where I am very slowly, painstakingly preparing to attack Vatican City and Poland, because Vatican City is just territory that we want, and Poland has taken territory that we want, so we're going to get them back. Alright, we're going to go ahead and build a well here. It'll replace the farm, but these workers made it to this oil well. It's going to give us 5 oil to give us the ability to produce certain units that are a bit more modern. Oh, I need to upgrade that musket man with some of the insane amount of money that I have. No.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
No. Doesn't make any sense. Everyone wants those whales. It's just not that big of a deal. All right. Our caravel has withdrawn from enemy melee attack. Interesting. All right, we're going to keep trading with Malacca. So we have this trade ship actually going across the Pacific to trade with Malacca. All right, you keep auto-exploring. This is our general, so we're going to have him just sleep there. Hang tight. This caravan needs to resume its trade route with Vancouver. And what was I going to do with the 1,000 gold that I have? I feel like I was just going to do something. Checking my city-state allies. Maybe that was it. Yeah, Singapore. Problem solved. I still feel like that wasn't it. I feel like there was something else that I was going to do with that. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. I was going to upgrade my musketman there. All right, so that's done. I have one that I need to upgrade in Kume as well. Oh, and in Antium. Okay, so I have a bunch of riflemen, actually. There's one in Aratium as well. And one in... Okay, crap. That's right. I built musketmen, but I didn't... I just got the rifleman technology a little bit ago. So, my bad. We can also upgrade the crossbowman to a Gatling gun. So, all of these units are going to be very, very useful as we start to storm across the map here. What I'm most excited about in terms of taking Vatican City is that will give us a more legitimate look as far as looking like a Roman Empire. Dang it, I was looking at that. Don't pull me away from it. Alright. Because they built that city there, I actually won't be able to build another city up here as I was originally planning. So I'm kind of tempted to just burn Chechen, however you pronounce that, to the ground. Units in open terrain. Vatican City is on a hill. So we want range combat strength against rough terrain, and we want to have additional combat strength versus fortified units in cities. So notice there were 2 promotions that just happened immediately because of the buildings that we have in Rome to give... we're going to build a rifleman as well. Rifleman... Can't quite upgrade yet. But to give new military units some additional experience. It's just so cool. Alright, so we'll bring this unit up there as well. We'll order this unit all the way up there. Alright, so this artillery we need to position there. And it will be in range of Vatican City. As soon as all my troops are in position, I can just start firing on Vatican City with artillery. It's going to be great. Alright, so we want to keep Rome growing. We're going to keep him on auto-explore. This rifleman... Tell you what, we'll put that rifleman right there. I want to go ahead and get as many of my troops as possible onto mainland Europe. Alright, we're going to set that ship to alert. Because the more of my ships, or the more of my units are on mainland Europe, I don't have to worry about any units being in the water and getting attacked, because they're extremely vulnerable when they're transiting through the water like this. It's obnoxious how vulnerable they are. I thought I had you on alert status. Alright, do nothing then. That's weird. Alright. So in Ravenna, we will go ahead and build an arsenal, because that is a coastal city, and I just want coastal cities to be well fortified. Not that I anticipate getting attacked all the way down there in the south of Africa, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Friendly trade route plundered. Barbarians plunder the trade route between Braga and... Okay, it's not one of my traders, it's one of Maria's traders. But we did lose money from it. So apparently they have a barbarian issue. Or it might be pirate ships. I wish the game would actually say pirates, not barbarians. If it's a barbarian ship, that is a pirate.
Nations of the West hope that by means of steam communication, all the world will be...
Alright. So now we have the ability to build the ironclad, which is a really cool addition to our arsenal. Oh. I need to build a stable in Arpinum. Because I have horses nearby, or... Let's see. No, sheep nearby. I get the stable, which gives me additional production in certain circumstances. Didn't realize that I didn't already have that. Okay. Let me pause for a moment and talk about why it's such a big deal that we've been building towards railroad, because we're about to start researching it. We get to build the Kremlin, which requires order, and we are an order civilization, so we're going to get that. Notice it's 50% production when building army units and a free social policy, and +1 culture. And then there's the Neuschwanstein, or Neuschwanstein, not quite sure how to pronounce it, but +2 happiness, +4 culture, +6 gold, and then look at those benefits that you get for every single castle. Every castle in your empire. So that's why I was building all those castles. And then, of course, we have the ability to build railroads, which will help us move faster, and we get an additional trade route. So that is just a win-win-win-win. And we're going to go for it. So our artillery is done here. We're going to give it the same 2 promotions we gave to the other one. We're going to move the artillery up there, so it's in position to attack Vatican City. This caravan is going to keep trading with Cape Town. Notice that our income is dropping. We're going to put him back on alert mode. Actually, our income is dropping in part because we needed to renew some trade routes there. So it's not as bad as I thought. All right, we're going to put that artillery to sleep. We're going to tell that rifleman to chill out. Okay. And we'll have that rifleman be on the tip of Italy. So ironically, we're moving a Roman army into Italy to attack Vatican City, which is in Spain. Actually, it's more in Aragonese territory right now if we're going for historical accuracy. Actually, at this point in time, it might not be Aragonese, but let's see. Nah. I don't get why everyone wants my whales so much. I sincerely do not get it. Okay, so now... Awesome. Alright, so these are the cities that are generating the most tourism. I am not on the list. Because tourism is not something that I'm gunning for. Alright, looks like our caravels are done. They've explored everywhere they can, so I'm going to bring them back by ordering them to just come to the nearest territory. Actually, the nearest is probably a little bit south from where I just told him to go. But let's see. Yep, so you come there. It's going to take a while. We have another oil source down here to improve, so come down here. The workers finished the first oil well, so we have access to 5 oil now. We're going to give these riflemen the cover and the rough terrain combat bonus. So cover will help protect them from any kind of ranged attacks, for instance, when Vatican City is currently afraid. Yeah, they should be afraid. Rome. Let's build another rifleman in Rome. And we also need to upgrade. Okay, it needs to be moved onto an empty tile. That's fine. Upgrade. So we now have Gatling gun. Gatling guns are alright. Not my favorite unit in the game, but they're cool. It's more artillery, why not? And this rifleman that we just promoted can go ahead and come up here. Alright, so you move there, you move there, and you move there. Perfect. So we are more or less in position to attack Vatican City now. It'd be interesting to see how it goes. Oh, we're going to attack them right now. Check this out. That's like an old school Dromone style ship. Alright, so we're going to do walls in Cumae. Walls in Neapolis. A public school in Arretium. Barracks in Mediolanum. Museum in Circe. And we're going to fire... Oh, wait, no, we're not quite going to fire on them yet because our artillery is not in position yet. Just kidding, I thought they were. We're waiting on that artillery to get up there, and then we're going to declare war. So, a few more turns. Alright, so you go there, and you go there. Next turn. Alright. In a few more turns, we'll be ready to fire on Vatican City and sweep in with invasion. Another friendly trade route plundered. That sucks. We also have the ability now to establish an additional trade route, so I need to get on that so I can have additional gold. Because our income is dropping now that we actually have an army. You can always see how your funds are balancing out just by pointing to the gold icon, of course. Guys, as always, please continue to give me feedback on the tutorial. I know as we're nearing the end, I'm going through things much faster. I'm not explaining quite as much. That is exactly what I said I would do, but I don't want to leave anyone behind. So, if you need me to clarify anything, I'm happy to do a half episode if needed. Just letting you know. So, let's have a look now. This unit was promoted because it just kicked some butt. %20 combat strength when attacking cities. We might use them to attack cities soon, so let's go ahead and give them that promotion. Have them move over there. All right, I'm going to have this worker kind of come up this direction because as soon as Vatican City belongs to us, we're going to need to do some construction in that area. All right, so we're going to move that artillery there. Be afraid, be very afraid. All right, so we're going to move these riflemen there just to kind of follow the rest of the group in. This caravel should just come over here, I guess. Interesting, it chose to go the other way. So it's going that way. Well, in that case, you just go there. I don't need you to go all the way to the other side of Madagascar. All right, we need to build a castle in Cumae. Let's build an arsenal in Mediolanum, just for that extra defense boost. Windmill in Arpinum. And now we are actually ready. Stop! I wish I could just send out a declaration. I am not trading my whales with anybody. Shut up, leave me alone. Alright, we're going to build an Inquisitor in Neapolis and have that Inquisitor go to Circe. Because Circe does have a pagan follower now. So, if I use an Inquisitor, all of the followers, all of the population of Circe will become pagan. And will be in much better shape as a religion as a result. We have an upcoming session of the World Congress. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Oh, I can't. Oh, because my Great General is here. Yes, that's right. Alright, so Great Generals, the way they work is every unit within 2 tiles will automatically be stronger, which is why... And have better defense. So I want the General to be in range of... Actually, I want the General to be sailing with my troops here. Let's see, can I move... I don't want to move these units into Vatican City before I declare war, because Civilization 5 does something very stupid. Even if you have an open borders treaty where your army has the ability to move in and get really close to a city before you declare war, if you declare war while you have a city surrounded, so basically you surround a city while you're at peace, the game will move all of your units outside of enemy territory automatically. So you lose the advantage. So there's no point in me trying to sneak in, get real close to Vatican City, and then declare war. I've got to declare war from outside their borders and then move in. I know. It's annoying. So we're going to have our great general just sitting right there. All right. We have just told both of our artillery to prepare for a ranged attack. They have no diplomatic relations with anyone else. The world still will not like that we're attacking a city-state, but we're going to do it. Shots fired. Alright, so we're attacking their ship here on both sides. Alright, now we need to start marching into their territory. One tile at a time. Alright, you're going to stay put. You're going to stay put. And looks like there's still someone needing orders. Yes, there is. The Gatling gun that we're not going to use. So we're officially at war with Vatican City. I'll have to take a look at the diplomatic relations with all my other... with all of my fellow civilizations to see how happy they are with me. Because they're probably not very happy. Alright, this is bad. Their ship has now approached some of my units that are embarked, so they have the ability to do a lot of damage to my units before I can get them out of the water. So I'm going to try... Can I maybe finish you off, perhaps? If I move there, can I still attack? No, I can't. Crap. Alright, I'm going to use my artillery to fire on the ship. And then use this ship to finish it off. Because that's just too much of a risk. This artillery will continue to fire on Vatican City. Actually, come to think of it, I could have just moved this unit up onto land. Because this is a great general, it does overlap, so I can have it chilling with my troops, embedded, as we had with workers earlier in the campaign. By the way, when I'm done with this invasion, I will finally explain tourism, for those of you who've been waiting for an explanation on that, so stay tuned. That will happen. I don't typically, you know, announce topics in advance, but I feel like I mentioned that several episodes back, and I haven't gotten around to it yet. So, trust me, I have not forgotten. Plus, tourism is just something I don't pay attention to as much. I know how to do it. I've won cultural victories before, but I tend to go for domination victory, science victories, things like that. So...
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
No. Alright, so Vatican City is now firing on my ship. Ooh, they did a lot of damage to my ship just now. So I need to withdraw that ship before it sinks. A great engineer has been born in the city of Kume. That's perfect. In the next turn, we might be able to build a wonder in Kume, which would be very useful. We're going to tell the engineer to sleep. Just hang out. This artillery is ready to go, so we're going to give them the same 2 promotions I've been given to everybody. And we're going to go ahead and move the artillery to right here. We should have control of Vatican City by the time that artillery gets up there. We're going to build an oil well there, as was our plan. We're going to move this unit the heck away. And we're going to fortify them until they're healed. This unit is going to move here. This unit's going to move here. This unit's going to move here. And so on and so forth. Alright, so now this general is boosting all of these units with the exception of this one. And I'll move the general in a little closer in the next turn. So, since I'm invading Vatican City, notice that I now have the option to pillage. This gives me a couple of really cool benefits. Every single turn, if I land on a tile that has not been pillaged, I'll get an instant amount of gold, and my unit will heal. Which is a big benefit when you need to keep an army alive in the midst of a fight like this. Alright, so now we're using our frigate to fire on Vatican City in addition to our artillery. Let's see. let's go ahead and build... We do need to build another archaeologist, because that will be in our territory pretty soon. At least I think it will be. Alright, so let's build a barracks in Ravenna. Okay, looks like some of our riflemen have arrived. This should be enough to conquer Vatican City. It is 1909, so I guess that means we're now moving 1 year at a time with each turn, which is cool. Again, I do sincerely wish that Civilization 6 implements a system. Okay, that looks like the Gatling gun folks will be firing on them, but I can use pillage to heal that unit. I do sincerely hope that Civilization 6 will implement some kind of system where you can spend more time in the early ages. I want to have like epic wars. There are some mods for Civ 5 that let you do it, but I want it to be a part of the vanilla game, you know, just to where you can have epic wars in the ancient age and really spend a long amount of time in each age, and have a sense of story. You know, you guys have been following my channel for a while, know why that's important to me. I just think it would be cool. Alright, so now we're going to fire on Vatican City with all of our units one more time. Alright, we're going to pillage to heal that unit. We're going to bring these units further in. Let's see, the Great General is now able to boost the power of all the units in range, and next turn we should be taking over Vatican City. Alright, Kume needs to build... Oh yeah, that's right, we have the option of building an additional caravan, don't we? I need to get on that. Let's build an arsenal in Kume for now. Our Pinum can fire on an enemy. Oh look. Bye-bye. Alright, we need to upgrade that musketman. Wasn't there another musketman? Yes, there was. That's taken care of. Okay. So we're moving in towards conquering Vatican City. Sure. That's just ASCII renewing our deal. We are 3 turns away from getting access to these new wonders. I'm so excited about this. Alright, so they're really trying to bring down my ships that are in the water, but as of this next turn it won't matter anymore. We will conquer them. And then I'll take a quick look at the diplomatic impact of having conquered a city-state, because I'm curious about that. Not something I usually pay attention to. I usually actually don't conquer city-states, because they're so useful to have as allies. Alright, I'm going to do an extra bombardment improvement here. Alright, notice that this next artillery attack, look at the ranged attack preview down there. There's nothing below that flashing red bar. This is going to bring Vatican City all the way down to 0 health. Now all I have to do is take it. We're going to annex the city. Now, annexing the city rather than creating a puppet will create additional unhappiness for a while. We can handle it right now because we have so much happiness. You will receive a major warmonger penalty if you capture this city. Well, we just got the warmonger penalty. So let's take a look now at the diplomatic situation. So notice Pakal is now guarded towards us. Maria is guarded because they have some early concerns about warmongering. So if we continue to warmonger, which we will because we're going to attack Poland, these cities... Yeah, Casimir has some early concerns. They're neutral. Askia doesn't really care. They're happy with me. But yeah, that's the diplomatic effect. So now that we've done that, in the next turn, in the next video, I want to take a moment to talk about tourism and how it works so that you can understand how to build up that aspect of the game. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, as always, feel free to post them just on any of the episodes you're watching so far. You guys have seen some of the half episodes that I've recorded so far. I'm happy to do addendums if there's something I didn't explain well enough, or if there's something I didn't explain correctly. You know, it's an interactive experience, and that's one of the things that makes this tutorial, excuse me, so much fun for me. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I upload new episodes in Civilization 5's tutorial every day at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT -5, for those of you not in the States. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode.